There's one AI skill right now that's turning anyone's passion, music, coaching, DJing, into a scalable million-dollar personal brand. No team required, no agency, no viral moment. And it's not content creation like you're probably thinking. It's something most people don't even know exists, but the ones who do are pulling so far ahead of everyone else. In this video, I'm going to show you why a personal brand is the most valuable thing you can build right now. I'm also going to show you how to turn your passion into a real-world business. The exact AI system that helps you create content without losing your unique voice. And how people are hitting $1 million in revenue without ever going viral. Before I tell you exactly what the skill is, you need to understand why this is more important now than it's ever been in history. Content runs everything. The DJ that gets booked to play at the club is often not the best DJ. He's the one with the personal brand everyone can attach to. The artist who sells out their entire drop isn't always making the best clothing. It's the one who built the audience before the product or artistry ever came out. Alex Hormozi proved this with data. A strong personal brand improves ad response rates by up to 6 times. It lets you charge 2 to 10 times more than competitors who are offering a very similar thing. Content isn't just for marketing anymore. Content is the business. The brand is the business, and that leads to the skill that nobody's building. The skill isn't content creation. Anyone can do that nowadays. It's no longer the hard part. The hard part now is building a system behind all of your uploads. That way, every piece of content you ever put out feels like it's coming from the same person with the same unique viewpoint and stance. That's what I like to call brand infrastructure. It's the secret reason why some people post every single day and reach $1 million in revenue, and why other people also post every day but never gain any real traction. It's not just a volume game, it's all about compounding. Every piece of content should reinforce the one before it. So you're not just putting out volume, you're building a strong message. Before, that type of system would require a whole team. A brand manager, someone posting on YouTube for you, and every other platform you want. But now it requires one person who knows how to utilize their passion and AI to scale everything themselves. But here is the antithesis of everything I'm saying, and this is the real problem. Everyone has access to ChatGPT, Claude, the same passions you do. So how do you actually differentiate yourself? Because AI gave everyone a voice, and most people choose to say the same thing as everyone else. Ali Abdaal talks about something that I found early on in my YouTube journey that truly changed everything for me: unfair advantages. The idea that success equals hard work multiplied by any edge you have that others don't. This could be money, education, connections, location, literally anything that you can use to your advantage. The sad truth is that AI leveled most of these. Anyone can code now. Anyone can build a startup from scratch. Anyone can create content from the snap of their fingers. Which means there's only one true unfair advantage left: yourself. Your story, your taste, and your specific way of seeing the world. That is your personal brand. It's the one thing that no LLM or AI can replicate. But here's what nobody connects. AI is the best tool to scale it. Nobody is using AI to stand out. They're using it to blend in quicker. The people who figure out how to stand out by using AI and their own personal brand are the ones who are going to become millionaires in the future. Everybody else will disappear into the noise of AI slop. Now, this isn't just a YouTuber thing. I know we're on YouTube, so a lot of you are going to want to be content creators, but this applies to so many different industries. If you're a musician trying to build an audience before your release, this is crucial. If you're a DJ trying to get his next gig, this is also important. Or if you're a wedding photographer looking to build your portfolio and all of your reviews, this is probably the most crucial for those types of people. The bottleneck was never talent. The world is filled with so many talented people. The real choke point that everyone gets stuck on is getting recognized. Meeting the right person, knowing what to say, and how do you capitalize on that situation. We can look across so many successful entrepreneurs, musicians, etc., who are leveraging their personal brand and content infrastructure to push themselves even further. We can look at Sarah Chen, who launched a solo AI design company and reached over $400,000 in revenue in just 8 months. And in most of these stories of successful entrepreneurs, they never went viral, they never had a team. They just built the infrastructure. So now I'm going to show you exactly how to build your own infrastructure to scale your personal brand with just 3 tools. They each serve their own role, but they function as one loop that's going to compound over time. So first, we're gonna look at Perplexity. This is where you're gonna identify your niche, your edge, what makes you different than everyone else. So you're gonna upload everything you've ever created in whatever industry you're trying to pursue. So this could be every script, every artistic statement, every painting, anything you can put in there, go ahead and upload it. You want the stuff that sounds the most like you when you're not trying to be anyone else. Before you create anything, you need to know what gap to fill. Not what's trending, but what's trending that nobody's saying in the way you can. Use Perplexity to identify what's performing in your niche. Is there a specific type of music rollout that most artists are doing? Is there a certain type of content funnel that's really successful for startups? From there, you can identify those levers you need to pull to be more successful in your industry. You don't need to post more, you need to post what only you can say. Perplexity finds that gap, but knowing what to say is useless without a consistent voice to say it in. From there, Notebook LM is going to function as a source of truth for your personal brand. It's going to have the memory and the files of everything you found authentic in yourself. Every future piece of content stays in your voice because the reference point alone is strong enough to carry your tonality. Over time, it's going to become more like you than any brand manager you could hire. Notebook LM's where you're going to lock in your voice. Claude is how we're going to scale without losing yourself. Feed Claude your research from Perplexity and your memory from Notebook LM. Give it the full picture. Who you are, what you stand for, what you're trying to create, and what gap you're looking to fill. Scripts, social posts, email outreach, branding for a specific product, it's all going to sound like you because it's coming from your tonalities. And here's what makes the system compound even further. Every piece of anything you create inside of Claude, you feed back into Notebook LM. Your brand memory continues to grow. Next month's content is going to be more in your voice than this month's. Every single month, you're giving more context to actually be used by the system. Perplexity finds your edge. Notebook LM locks in your voice. Claude scales everything without losing who you are. That's a one-person, full brand infrastructure with no team. But now, let's talk about money. Because most people hear $1 million personal brand and think you also need millions of followers. But in today's world, you don't. Hormozi's framework is clear. Your brand is a profit center, not a cost center. Every piece of content should move you closer towards revenue, not just impressions. So here's exactly how the math actually works for anyone who's looking to create content and get it monetized. Sponsorships and brand deals are crucial. Let's say you have 50,000 followers in a pretty high value niche such as AI, finance, any sort of tech. You could be looking to charge $5,000 to $10,000 per deal by integrating these brands that you would already have talked about into your content. From there, you can look at new ways to provide value to your audience through digital products. This could be courses, systems, content packages, literally anything. The secret is you don't need 1 million buyers. You need 500 to 1,000 who are willing to pay that steeper price because you're providing valuable information. Then there's community or memberships. These could be for the people who can't afford your higher ticket products, but still want a way to connect with you, learn more from you, and just gather more information that you're providing. These can run anywhere from $5 to $50 a month. You could even make them free just to give that initial value add to your viewers. Now, you don't need all of these. You just need to stack 2 to 3 of them and then figure out what's benefiting you the most. And here's the part that most people get wrong. 50,000 followers in a valuable niche is so much more impactful than 500,000 in something like a gaming niche. Because a successful personal brand isn't about reach, it's about trust. And trust is what converts your audience into buyers. The AI system handles the volume and consistency. You handle the taste and the relationships. That's the split. So everyone has AI and everyone can create content in today's world very easily. So if you want to truly differentiate yourself, you need to build a personal brand that conveys your personal message very clearly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And let me know if you want me to continue breaking down how you can use AI to build a personal brand or a business. Thanks for watching.